So, I guess you're wondering what is in these lovely Pro Discover bags. And you're probably wondering why I'm taking so little on a 1,200 mile race, 1900k. So, I want to be quick. I want to be really quick. I'm not interested in bivvying, so I'm just not taking any bivvy stuff. Quite simple. Keep it easy. So, what am I actually taking? Well, as you can see, I've got a couple of small water bottles here. Let's start there. And then one in here as well. So I've got the capacity to take roughly around 2.2 litres of water, which isn't a vast amount, but I can get away without not having as much as I need. It's just something I've been very used to doing for a very long time. So, in this spray bag here, let's talk about electronics first. I have a charger, 4-point USB, very simple, very easy. On top of that, we have cables. So, these are multi-cables. They do everything, they are fantastic. You can charge multiple things at once, and then I've got another little, I think it's a USB-C here as well. Love them, they're fantastic. Light, easy, and they seem to be really reliable as well, which is quite good. Then, we've got a spare light. In the race around Holland, you used to run 2 lights. So I've got my Volt 800 there, and then I've got a spare battery for the Volt 800. What I love about this light setup is you can charge your things like your Garmin and your phone off this as well. So we've got about 5,000 to 6,000 milliamps out of those two there, and then I've actually got for my front light here another Volt 400 on the front. Like I say, you can charge stuff, you can change the batteries, makes it a really flexible, non-dyno electric setup, and I can normally get away with roughly around 3 days without needing to charge anything. In the centre here as well, I have a USB battery charger, so always carry spare. The beauty of this one, what I really like about this one, is it takes normal batteries. So I've got lithium-ion batteries in there, that'll do me for a lot of charges of a lot of things I need. So I use this to charge my phone, and just obviously as a bit of a backup, and if you're kind of on the last day of a race and you're running out of power and getting into the night, you can just run into a shop and just buy some batteries and you'll be sorted. So that's pretty much all my electronics are. And cable for my Garmin, obviously. Gonna need that one. Okay, so apart from that, I have like a little waterproof bag here. I keep this in case I get heavy rain, which it looks like it's gonna rain quite a bit, so I've got a waterproof bag there just in case I need it. Then spares. So this is my bag of little spares. It looks a bit rusty now, doesn't it? So, we've got some little tubeless mushroom repair things. I think they call them mushroom repair things. They're really handy though. Save me a lot of times. And then I've got some patches. You never know when you're going to need them. And that's to apply the mushrooms. Got some spare batteries. So my rear lights here, I'm using a Cat Eye Wearaplex. That's a really good rechargeable light. But then I've actually got a battery LED light. It's always worth having battery backups of things, so I've got a couple of spare batteries for that. And also in here, a dropout. Why would you leave your house without one? It's beyond me. A couple of pods for my headphones. I lose them always on trips and end up buying new ones. It annoys the hell out of me. Some adapters here, and they're just for my wheels, just to make sure I've got some spares. And then I have a gas canister adapter. So if I want to use gas instead of using my pump, I can do that. And then I've got 2 sets of quick links in the bottom there as well. Wouldn't leave home without it. A pump. Get a good one as well. You know, you're going to use it so much on a 5-6 day race. You really will. Okay, on top of that, I have spoke key in case I need to true my wheels, which I've never had to on a race, but I just take it just in case, because I know the day I don't, I probably will end up needing to do it. I haven't decided what I'm going to take yet. Dry lube or wet lube, judging by the weather at the minute. It's probably going to be wet lube, but I've got a couple in there just in case. Sudocrem. You know why we need Sudocrem. And a multi-tool. It's a toe peak. I like this. It's very light. It just does everything you need. It's got a chain, breaker, it's got tyre levers and some Allen keys. But fingers crossed, I won't need to use it on the ride. Okay, so that is pretty much everything for the centre bag. So you can see There's not really much there, but everything is really good, really efficient. In the centre here, it is pretty much empty. So that's where I'm going to keep a few gels, maybe a little bit of food, maybe my mobile, maybe my wallet, stuff like that. I've got some paracetamol and some caffeine tablets in there at the minute, just because I've been doing some fairly decent long rides, so I thought I'd better get them just in case. And the front bag. I love this front bag, it's really cool. Hopefully you can see this. This is the Pro Discover. What I love about this, it's so accessible, so easy. 1, 2, 3, it's off, handy. And then literally, you can open this, open the bag, what we got inside. Gortex shake dry jacket. This is an amazing waterproof, windproof jacket which packs away into the tiniest little spaces. It's fantastic, I absolutely love it. I've been using that quite a while now. It's done me really well. Okay. Leg warmers. Well, one leg warmer. Yeah, just the one. There is the other one. They are S-Fire leg warmers, the Shimano range. See, the reason why I use the S-Fire ones, I know they're racing leg warmers, but they're super thin. And they do keep you really warm. They're really surprising just how far technology's come with clothing now. Same with your arm warmers, S-Fire arm warmers. I've got a down jacket. The reason I might not even take that, I'm considering taking this out and just replacing it with carbohydrate powder. But it looks like it's going to get quite cold at night, so I've taken that just to be for sure, but it was a £10 one, so I'm happy to bin it if I don't need it. But if I need the space for food, I'll use it for food instead. I've got a gilet as well, but it's reflective and it's white, so I can be seen better at night. You know, it's all well and good wearing a black Gore-Tex, but at night time, it's not good. You need to be seen, you need to be safe. That's the most important thing. In the very bottom here, I've got some more spares. A couple of cables there. So we've got a brake cable and a gear cable. You know, even though I change them before you go, you never know when you might need another set. So I've got those there. A spare in a tube. I am running tubeless, but I always carry one spare in a tube here and one here. So I've got plenty of spares in case I actually need to put tubes in. You know, always have a backup for your backup. That's the key to good bike packing, full stop. And that is everything. What else do I need? So the only things that I am actually thinking about taking is maybe some carbohydrate powder. A lot of carbohydrate powder. We're going into Europe, unlike the UK, unlike America, there's not a lot of 24-hour stuff, so you really have to appreciate that you can be going 8-9 hours without. So another thing that I might think about taking is a little drawstring bag, just chuck in the centre, so when I do need to carry extra food and water I can. But if I'm honest, one thing I make the mistake of doing a lot of races is not thinking straight at feed stops late at night and not actually getting enough food. So I want to take a lot of backup, and then just maybe if I can fit another bottle on for water, I'll do that as well. But for the minute, this is super lightweight, this is super fast. Obviously I'll have my cycling clothes on as well, shorts, jersey, base layer. Apart from that, that is it guys.